Hi, it's Minnie. You're watching Don't Share Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? You know, it's always a big deal when someone dethrones one of the best fighters in the world, pound for pound. So everyone is still buzzing over Lopez's win over Loma, but it turns out Teofimo, he's not the only one that won big tonight. Apparently, Floyd Mayweather won big too, because Floyd Mayweather, he bet on Lopez. That's right, Floyd Mayweather, he picked him to win the fight, and he won $20,000. This is just so crazy because there were so many people, including Dan Rafael, who used to work with ESPN, they were all comparing Lomachenko to Floyd Mayweather. If you guys haven't noticed already, whenever there's a fighter who's not black, and it's someone that these fans really like, they always end up comparing him to Floyd Mayweather. If you guys recall, it wasn't even that long ago that a lot of fans, along with Dan Rafael, Dan was saying that Lomachenko would most likely beat Floyd Mayweather. He said the 130-pound Loma would beat the 130-pound Floyd Mayweather. So this man, Dan, and all the fans that agree with this, they were saying that they thought Lomachenko would beat Pretty Boy Floyd. The same Pretty Boy Floyd that was knocking out almost everyone he got in the ring with. But he wasn't just knocking out ordinary fighters. He was knocking out champions. He was knocking out guys that he was supposed to lose to. Floyd Mayweather was knocking out fighters like Genaro Hernandez, Diego Corrales, Angel Manfredi, Philip Endo. I mean, how many fighters do you know today that have knocked out opponents on the level of Diego Corrales? And some of you guys had the nerve to compare this man to Floyd Mayweather? And I'm telling y'all right now, you guys are going to get real sick of comparing everyone to Floyd Mayweather. Because every single time you guys do it, it blows up in your face. You guys have to understand, outside of Orlando Salido, the two people that gave Lomachenko the most problems recently were Luke Campbell and Teofimo. The reason why they both gave Loma so many problems is because they both did a good job of controlling distance. They controlled distance to where Lomachenko was never in position to really let his hands go. So if Teo was able to frustrate Loma by controlling distance, can you imagine what Floyd Mayweather would have done to Lomachenko, a fighter with the highest boxing IQ ever in the sport of boxing? And not only that, but he has a much longer reach than Teofimo Lopez does. And we know Floyd knows how to control distance with those type of beautiful right hands that Floyd Mayweather throws to the solar plexus, especially when he's fighting against a southpaw. Do you guys remember when he knocked out southpaw Charmaine Mitchell with a straight to the body? Well, Teo was landing that same punch against Lomachenko the whole night. I mean, don't get me wrong, even with this loss, Lomachenko, he's still a great fighter. He still accomplished a lot. But you guys are doing him a disservice when you're comparing him to the best fighter of this era. All that does is put more pressure on fighters like Lomachenko. So I just find it so crazy. The fighter that fans were comparing to Lomachenko, Floyd, here he is betting on Teo to win the fight. And he actually wins. Clearly, Floyd Mayweather, he's seen the same flaws that Teo's seen in Lomachenko, if not more. And see, guys, once again, this is why I tell you, you should not be comparing fighters like Lomachenko to Floyd Mayweather. Because once you make a comparison like that, then it highlights a lot of his imperfections in comparison to Floyd Mayweather. For example, I just said this in my other video, I'm going to say it again. This was Lomachenko's version of Canelo. Teofimo was. That was his Canelo Alvarez type of opponent, because the situation was very analogous to the Floyd Mayweather versus Canelo Alvarez situation, right? Where you had the older, experienced champion going up against the young, hungry, inexperienced lion. And you've seen what happened when it comes to the experienced 32-year-old Vasyl Lomachenko. He lost to the young lion. While Floyd Mayweather, on the other hand, he completely dominated the young, hungry lion when Floyd Mayweather was 36. And while I'm at it, we also might as well compare Teo to Canelo Alvarez, because Teofimo, he was able to do something at 23 that Canelo Alvarez could not do at 23. And that's dethrone a top 3 pound-for-pound champion at the exact same age. And get this, guys, Canelo Alvarez had already been a pro for 8 years when he fought Floyd Mayweather. Teo, on the other hand, had only been a pro for 4 years. And I know this is really hurting you Canelo Alvarez fans' feelings, but everything that I'm telling you guys is the truth. And you guys know that. If you don't want your doctor telling you the truth, then don't go to the doctor's office, because he ain't gonna tell you what you want to hear. He's gonna tell you the truth. And so am I. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. Fellas, I've got some great news for you. If you've lost your hair or have a receding hairline, the time has come when you can finally get your hairline back through a process called scalp micropigmentation. So here's how it works. It's a hair tattoo that replicates the look of your hair follicles when you have fully shaved it down. Basically, you will end up with a haircut shape up or an edge up. What they do is they tattoo small dots that look like hair follicles in the areas where you have lost your hair, and then blend it with your existing hair. You can even choose what type of hairline you want, hard shape up or soft and natural finish. And to maintain it, all you gotta do is shave your hair every few days, which is something you already were probably doing anyway. So if you wanna get this hookup for my brothers out there in the UK and Europe, make sure you check out the Scalptus on Instagram. And for my brothers out there in the States, make sure you go ahead and contact my man Scalp Carolinas on Instagram. And when you go on their pages, you can see for yourself what these guys look like before. I mean, these guys are literally hair magicians. I've never seen anything like this before, but all I can tell you guys is this is a serious game changer for us men. So make sure you get in contact with Scalptus and Scalp Carolinas on Instagram. You know, I always say on this channel, pay-per-view fights should actually be free. And now the day has come where I'm about to hook you up with an app where you can watch all your pay-per-view events, boxing, UFC, etc. for free. I want to introduce Block TV, the best internet streaming television app out there. They provide over 3,600 channels, including HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, and Starz. They have a massive video on demand library with over 40,000 of the new release movies and the latest TV series. And it also includes DVR. So you're getting all of this for $34.99 a month. And once again, that includes free pay-per-view. So this one right here is a no-brainer, guys, because back in Las Vegas, I was paying damn near $200 a month for my cable. Those days are long gone now. So to get the app, make sure you guys go over to getblocktv.com and put in my promo code and get 30% off your first month. You also get a free month for every friend you refer. The promo code is DBNation. What's going on, guys? You know, I've always wanted to find a second source of income. And I've always wanted to learn about stocks and trades because I've heard so much good stuff about it. So I finally found a way to do it. And now I'm learning from 6, 7, 8-figure traders. So not only am I learning from them, but the most important thing is I get to copy their trade. So I get to earn while I learn. Now, if you want the full details, click on the link below so you can learn while you copy and paste their trades. And just understand this, guys. Just by watching the video, you're doing a great job of supporting my channel, and I appreciate it. And the craziest thing about doing this trading is you can do it anywhere. All you need is an internet connection, and you can do it just with your phone. So if you want to learn how to make a second income alongside me without having to pitch, sell, or recruit, go ahead and click on the link below, and I'll see you inside.